Welcome back. It is day 132 of our road to 2200. We're at 1981. Let's find an opponent. And we found Sharma. We have the white pieces. Let's go e4. And we have the Sicilian defense. So I've been playing the open a little bit, but we're going to go back to this. I don't quite understand the open Sicilian as much as I need to yet to play it at this level. So unfortunately, yeah, it's not going to happen. And now we just have this kind of weird end game on our hands. I'm going to develop my knight. I'm assuming we're going to see this move at some moment. So this is under attack. I'm going to push. Yeah, the knight usually comes here. So it could be looking for this square, but we don't have to worry about that. So I could play this. It does weaken this square, but I think going here is worth it. If here we just kick it back. So let's go ahead and go here. The knight might go back anyways, and then we'll go b3. Rather they go there. If I go there, we get forked. So it's actually not a great idea to do that. Instead, maybe we develop our bishop here. If the knight comes in, surely it's kind of wandering in too far, right? Or I could castle knight here. And then I guess I can't really move the bishop, can I? Then I just develop. Okay, let's castle. I kind of overlooked that the knight could go here, unfortunately. So a little oversight by me. The positions are very, very weird in this opening if they trade into this endgame. Yeah, and they decide to go for this. But I was thinking I could just develop. If they take, we just take back. This pawn is protected. And we can maybe plan to play a knight in. That's a little bit weird. So if I take, they go here. I can put my knight on in the center. Yeah, I don't quite understand this one. Just knight here. If they go here, I en passant. And then, yeah, probably bishop here. But then there's knight back. Actually, it's very annoying. Maybe let's try to lock in the knight, not allow it to go here. They can go here, I guess, is their whole idea. But maybe I can play this. And then the knight doesn't have any squares. So if they're not careful, their knight might get trapped in here. So yeah, they capture now. But honestly, I'm fine with this. This looks fine. Go here with the knight. Let's develop our bishop onto this diagonal. Yeah, they of course do that. That makes a lot of sense. And then maybe I go here. If they take, I'll take like this. If it takes, we go here. We have a very, very strong bishop. We can start targeting this pawn. Actually, if I go here, how do you protect this? You go here. And then I guess I probably try to double up. Can they ever come and attack this easily? Yes. With this move. So maybe we try to push now while we have the chance. I don't see them taking here. Yeah, so they just try to get behind the pawn. I'm going to go here first, so it's stopping this. And maybe we want to bring the knight back to blockade. But also maybe not. If I blockade, I mean, then they're going to start pushing like this though, which I don't really love. They can probably already do that regardless. If I go here, they're going to take. I think I need to do this though. And say either give me the bishop or I don't know. Okay, instead they go for this. But I can just take. If takes, I just take back. And then if takes, we can take with the pawn. Any checks on the back rank, we can just step up. So I think that's a mistake. Yeah, I think I would want to take this way. Takes. We just take. Yeah, we're fine. We're chilling. We got a pawn up. And yeah, I mean, we got to be careful, obviously, with this stuff going on, but... Oh. I see it. If I take, they can just sack. Oh. Okay, so I think I need to go here then. Takes. Although this pawn is insanely scary now. The bishop's under attack. They can give us a check. Ooh. Yeah, and then I gotta go like this. They can also just take, yeah. Not good. I can't even go all the way back either. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we really messed this one up. Wow. I have to go here, and then... Yeah, we're just losing. Wow. That's wild. I mean, they gotta be careful. They can't allow any checks. I mean, they probably can. Just goes here. I'm gonna try and run forward. Yeah, we messed it up. Instead they go there, though. I guess I don't have this anymore. But wait a second. We go here, here, and then check. Oh my gosh, I think they blundered a draw. They blundered a draw. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. No. There's just this, isn't there? And then this is me. I didn't calculate. And now if I go here, it's a draw. Oh, so I had checkmate. But it's a draw now because I didn't calculate. That is sad. But you know what? I can't complain too much. Yeah, this was literally check. I can't believe that. Yeah, they go back and it's just a draw. Shoot. And I couldn't go anywhere else either. What are they waiting for? Oh, are they maybe debating? No, they wouldn't do that. That'd be stupid. Oh, it's not a draw? Oh my gosh. That was lucky. Oh my gosh. Insanity. Yeah, we're better here. What are we supposed to play, though? I can't believe this game. Insane. Just bishop e2. That way takes. But okay, we were trying to trap the knight. Just a very equal game. And then we have this position. And this is a blunder because I missed that after takes, they can take this. And if I take back, they have rook takes here and check. So we couldn't do that. So what am I supposed to play in this position? I'm supposed to go bishop c6. What if takes? Then AB. And they don't have this anymore. They can take here. Then we can go rook b8. They can push if they want, but just king f1. All right, that's fair. That is valid. And then, yeah, we have this position. We're just lost. Like, that pawn is unstoppable, but somehow our king walks here and they blunder mate. And I thought this was a draw. I thought we repeated it already twice, but I got so lucky. that we found this bishop checkmate. This is actually very nice. There's a queen, a rook, and a bishop here. But the king, bishop, and rook, they're just enough. And we get the win. Let's go ahead and play a second game. Found Deborah, chess player. And we have a Caro-Kann. Let us go, let us go. Okay, we have the exchange Caro-Kann. So we're going to develop our knights. Get the bishop out. If they take, I mean, we just have like a tower to cower structure. I'll go here, bishop out. Like, I've played this position many, many times. It's all good. Rook there, interesting. I know a lot of the times rook here and b5, but with the rook on this file, I don't think that's the case. Let's go ahead and castle to start. They can't push because that would hang this pawn. Yeah, they just castle. Now we should probably put the rook on this file, play like a6, and then b5 or something. I could also start with a6. Let's start with a6 because I know I want to play b5 and b4 at some moment. And even since the rook's behind this pawn, maybe I'll go b5, b4 right away. Yeah, they don't want me to play that, but this weakens these squares. So going here with the knight makes sense. Although it will just kick me away. So maybe I can go rook b8 now. If back, we go here. Okay, but I can still go here. Takes, takes. They can't capture. Although, this isn't entirely what I want. They want to bring the rook in. I don't want the rook to come in to the party. I guess I can play queen here. Queen here. Rook can't come here to put pressure. They're probably looking to go to this square. But it should be okay. If the rook comes in here, I can try and target this. I can also immediately attack the rook, potentially. And that's almost a blunder. They're trying to win my pawn. But I think I'm just going to go... Should I take first, actually? Knight here could be annoying. Let's capture here first. And then I'll go h6, takes, takes. And then we'll play like rook c8. Threatening takes. Yeah, now they can take, but there's no free pawn after takes. So that's the difference. And of course, if they go here, we would just take that. They want to maintain that, but we're going to just, double up. Now there's a big threat here because the queen would be only protected once and we would have two attackers on it. And this would be a fork. This is exactly how we should be playing in the exchange. We're playing on the queen side. Yeah, and they missed the threat, but we can just take here. They cannot capture. We win a pawn, basically. And we're just saying that their pawns are very weak. Because we're going to get these two pieces. Or the knight. And then we should be able to take here. And they don't have to take. They just resign. Wow. Okay, beautiful. We played with a 94.5. Opponent played with an 88. They just made one blunder and then resigned. Which they shouldn't have resigned. They should have just kept playing. But yeah, this is bad. If they take, we're going to take. And then, I don't know, they probably go to protect the pawn somehow. The computer says just jump in. If we take, it does allow some stuff here. It's saying just double the rooks. If they attack the bishop, we can just come back. I wonder is this ever a good move, though? Then they can take here. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, nice. We're gonna play one more because this is an 18-minute video, which means edited down it's probably like 15 or so. So let's play one more game and see if we can hit 2000. Okay, we have D4, we're gonna go D5. Knight out, we'll bring our knight out as well. Are they gonna play Queen's Gambit style? No. Okay, I'm gonna play C5. We're gonna treat this, they're probably gonna play like a Collie kind of system. But whenever in D4 openings, I just like to play C5 as fast as possible, get the knight behind the pawn. And then, yeah, from there we just play. Yeah, they take, and now I guess the point is they can hold on to the pawn. Which is the idea behind this, I guess. But we just get the entire center. I mean, they can go here. Do I have A5? That's the real question. Because A5 is like pretty thematic in these kinds of things. I can push down the center too. Takes, but we can never take here because of check. I mean, I could try to undermine it this way. What would they play? Would they come pin me? Yeah, this pawn's gonna be loose if that happens. Could also go here. And then they jump into the center. Let's just develop. I think they're gonna try and pin me regardless. And then I'll probably play Queen C7. But then there's push. And then the knight moves, and there's a discovered attack on the queen, so that would be a huge blunder. Yeah, already feeling the pressure, actually. Here, bishop here, castles. Just takes. I'm just gonna stop the bishop from coming in. The queen can pin me, as of course. But then maybe I'll just push. No. I made such a weakness here too. I mean, I need to develop. They're making it hard for me to develop. Let's go for this. Yeah, they're just gonna castle. And maybe I'll jump in with my knight. And just try to attack them. Yeah, but that's probably not the right way. I should probably just castle. And then try to pick away over here. Let's castle. I don't think there's any need to try and do that. We're just gonna have to try and argue that they won't be able to hold on to the extra pawn. I go here, here. Here, there's this. Takes, probably takes. This is really unpleasant. Maybe I go knight here. No, that loses this pawn. Okay, let's push the pawn. And then he's going to jump the knight in. I'll take it. Then I'm assuming this is going to happen. But queen might take, yeah. And then I was going to go here. They're probably going to push. And I can just take this pawn if I want. But I'm wondering if it's better to just go here. And they might also just let me take. Yeah. Now I'm going to capture, of course. We're going to take our pawn. Actually, that's just a trade. What am I going on about? They're still up a pawn. Why did I do that? I need to attack. I'm not liking this. Let's go here. I've got an idea. I guess they have queen here, which is so annoying. I don't think I can sacrifice, but oh, king there. That's an interesting move. I'm gonna go g5, put the king here, and go like this. Here, they probably just push. Well, here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, this bishop looks very nice, but it's not doing anything. Here, we can just go here. I also have this check now. Maybe we can throw this check in. Maybe it's a good check. Let's throw in the check with the idea of putting the knight here. If king here, knight here is going to be really, really strong. So I think they have to go here. Okay, yeah. But now knight coming in here. They can take, but there's a check. I mean, when you're down material like that, you got to make the game messy. So that's what we're doing here. Trying to make the game messy. So just like queen in, takes, check is also a move. Like here, if takes, here, check, king here. I mean, we definitely have just queen in. Let's come in with our queen. Well, takes, king here, check, king here, checkmate. So he's got to be insanely careful. Oh my gosh. This is quite an interesting game. And if this, we have bishop takes here, checkmate here. Okay. Yeah, but the idea was to sacrifice the bishop. I think he blundered. You either have to go back now. I'm not even entirely sure that that's good. Because then I can probably move, give a check, and go here. Or if you block this and I move the bishop, this is checkmate. Well, I guess then there's queen here. Tricky position. Okay. Check, king here. What if I just go here, though? Bishop takes here. Yeah, this might have been a mistake. You have to take, and that's just a free piece. And if this goes away, we checkmate. And my pieces are protected. I think we're going to hit 2,000 again in this video. What a wild and aggressive attacking game. I love games like this. Shoot, I might have missed that move. I should be able to just slide back though, right? Takes here. Here. I should probably just slide back, right? Takes. Yeah, we just slide back. Takes, we take, and then probably take here. I mean, this is a little bit scary. We should be surviving though. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, however. Your bishop is completely trapped. Yeah, but I can just take. Wait, no, wait. We have to have something here. Here takes, check. Wait. Here. This is double check. Has to take with the king. And then we go here. Here. Check. King here. No, wait. King can't go here. Okay, I have to take. I have to take here. I have to do this. You can take, but then check. Right. So maybe the idea was to do this, but then check. And if this check, double check, king here, and we'll move. Give it double check. Where do we go check first? Check. King here. What do we do? Let's just move the queen. This is probably not good, actually. Let's save the bishop. Just go all the way back. I got 42 seconds. Ah, shoot, man. I'm gonna move the king. Try to go here. If this were to move, maybe I can go here. Just take. I'm just gonna sacrifice. Now he's gonna be careful of this. I have this though. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough time. Maybe I got too cocky. He's gotta see threats though. He's gotta see the threat. I have a couple easy moves. Okay, so he sees that. Let's go here. Let's give a check to start. And then let's go here. He's gonna take. No. 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 Okay, I guess I resign. I got too cocky. Wow. We were just completely winning. What a terrible game by both of us, by the way. Yeah, I mean, we just had a worse position to start off with, without a doubt. And then we made it tricky here. Blunder. We're finding only moves. And it's completely crushing. But what do we have to play here?
Recaptures.
Oh my gosh. Don't just be quiet. Let me go back. We have to just take here. And then if they take, just king h8. But we were just like attack, attack, attack. And then this happens. We have under a minute. And yeah, this is just wrong. And then this is fine. And then we do this. And then we blunder. Blunder the fork. So probably have to play something like this. No. What about this? All right. Bishop e8 is the move. That's so sad. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.